All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to my country, Nigeria. This is my people and I. My name is Ben. Happy Easter celebration to you all. And I hope and pray that the joy of resurrection will fill our hearts, our lives, and our nation. Well, it is a very sad day for the people of the Vatican, for the Roman Catholic Church, and the entire world, as the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis, dies at age 88. Before I give you the details of that update, let me quickly show you this one. For about 2 weeks, we've had several killings in the Bokos community, Plateau State, and we are wondering what is going on. And just yesterday, a gunman was caught in a church in the Bokos community. Look at how the papers reported it. Man reportedly nabbed with gun during church service in Plateau. Operatives of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Plateau State have arrested a man allegedly found with a firearm within the premises of a church in Bokos local government area of the state. The suspect, whose identity remains undisclosed, was apprehended on Sunday morning at about 8:30 a.m. during a routine patrol by the NSCDC operatives around the church compound. Security expert and counter-insurgency analyst Zagazola Makama disclosed the development via his verified X handle on Sunday. He commended the swift response of the security operatives, who he said acted on credible intelligence. The suspect was found in possession of a gun and could not provide any satisfactory explanation or legal documentation for it, Makama stated. The swift action of our operatives helped prevent what could have escalated into a serious security breach. You heard that. Obviously, that man stormed that church and he was just waiting maybe for them to come out after closing to attack them, or he was waiting for the right time to enter the church and strike. What is really going on in Bokos? What have those people, as a matter of fact, the entire Plateau State. Look at Benue State again, killings everywhere. What is going on in Nigeria? And it looks as if the authorities are not really taking this seriously, because I expect that everything in this country as it is supposed to shut down for us to face this issue squarely. Because it looks as if these killers are spreading across the entire length and breadth of this nation. Nigeria, which way? Now, let us get to the main story, the death of the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis. Look at how the papers reported it. Breaking: Pope Francis dies at 88 after recent illness. Vatican confirms. Pope Francis has died at the age of 88. The Vatican announced on Easter Monday. His death follows a recent period of illness that had seen the pontiff hospitalized and largely absent from Holy Week liturgies, raising widespread concern over his health. According to Vatican News, the Holy Father passed away peacefully at 7:35 a.m. in his residence at the Vatican Casa Santa Marta. And Numbi here, an African, quickly became sentimental about this. He said, "It is time for all Africans and especially Congolese people to unite in supporting Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo as the 267th and first black pope from sub-Saharan Africa. His pursuit of peace and his voice against injustice embody the hope of a global spiritual renewal." But Truth Dispenser replied. He said, "No DEI pope. Next pope will be chosen based on merit, not skin color." And Air Raid says, "We don't need a black pope." You saw that. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. It is sad how that quickly degenerated into discussions on skin color and racism. That is how despicable the world has become, and it should never be that way. Some other persons began raising questions about the comments that the Pope made regarding the LGBT community, and it quickly began to turn messy in the comment section. It just shows the kind of degeneration that we have in the world today. Once again, rest in peace, Pope Francis, as the rest of us that are left on this earth continue to walk our path, see how we can please God until our dying day. Finally, the boy who stood in front of Peter Obi's convoy, who was arrested, jailed, and then later freed by the court, has now been taken to see Peter Obi. They began raising funds for the boy because he said he wanted to complete his education. But now Peter Obi has made this commitment, according to human rights lawyer Inebehe Effiong. Look at it. We had a very engaging and productive meeting with Mr. Peter Obi in Lagos today to discuss the case of QUADRI Alabi. He made a commitment to help QUADRI to get the necessary training or education that he desires and deserves. You heard that, and those are some of the pictures there of QUADRI Alabi meeting with Peter Obi, and we know that this boy can now, get his dream fulfilled. He can get any kind of education that he deserves now that he has met Peter Obi once more. This is absolutely what every Nigerian child deserves, a good education, so that they can be well equipped to face the challenges of the future. Anyway, make I leave am here. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you are waiting for. Please do so now. Make we for no fight. Do am now. I dey look you. Una bye.